Well, it looks like that O-line has been solidified. The Detroit Lions wind up bringing in a guy not too long ago, coming from Adam Schefter, says former Ravens Pro Bowl guard Kevin Zeitler intends to sign a one-year deal with the Detroit Lions per source. Zeitler is flying to Detroit tonight to take a physical with the plan to sign Tuesday with the Lions. So that means pending the physical, if all the medicals clear up, then we will have our starting five with the O-line. Now, we were down a left tackle. Jonah Jackson went to play with our former quarterback, Matthew Stafford. So according to Pride of Detroit, what will most likely happen is that Graham Glasgow will shift to left guard and Kevin will take the right guard position because that is what he is used to playing. Now, I don't know about the contract details when it comes to the financial side of this. So this is something that we've been talking about for a minute. I knew Brad was going to fill this position. I just didn't know if it was going to be in the draft or free agency because we didn't have a complete starting offensive line. So I like this move. I have no problem with it. Now let me look at it. Let's look at his stats real quick. Let's pull them in. Okay, let me blow this up so you guys can see it. I think that's good. All right, so he's 34. He just turned 34 about 10 days ago, 6'4", 315. He was a first-round pick at the end of the first round, drafted in 2012. So believe it or not, him and Bruce the Land Before Time Irvin were drafted in the same draft back in 2012. But even though he's 34 years old, drafted by the Bengals, spent 3 seasons with them, 1 with the Browns, 2 with the New York Giants, and then the last 3 with the Baltimore Ravens. If you look, dude is relatively healthy. Played 15 of the 17 games the last 2 seasons, played all 17 in Baltimore, that inaugural 17-game season, played 16 the last of the 16-game season, 15 the year before that, 16, 16, 12, and 16. So outside of a few seasons, he's only missed 1 game in 2019. He missed 4 games in 2013, and then 2 games the last 2 years. Dude is relatively healthy, and I know y'all not going to want to hear this, but that is something that's new for us. He didn't play a complete season. He did miss 3 or 2 games in the last 2 seasons, but he's relatively healthy. He's not injury prone. He does not have a injury history. I mean, if you play, how many seasons he's played? He's going on what, year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going into year 10, and he has played all but. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full seasons. And outside of those full seasons, he has missed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's missed 9 games. 9 games out of his 9-year career. So he averages 1 missed game a season. I will definitely take that for sure. So this is a good move by the Detroit Lions. Now, I'm wondering if we're still going to take a guard, seeing as this is a 1-year deal. So with dude being 34, is this more of a prove-it deal? Or is this a fill in the blank deal? Like, we're going to fill you in. We're going to draft somebody for that spot. But don't forget, we have Kobe Soares, though. I can't remember if Kobe is right or left, but maybe he'll be going into year 3 after this contract is up. So I don't remember but it doesn't matter what side you play on. Panay was drafted at one side and plays on the other. So I like this move. So now we've got the secondary check with maybe a Tre'Davious White on the horizon. Don't really see the linebacker position being tended to. We've got the safety position. We still could use a guy to take CJ Gardner-Johnson's place. And then we've got my favorite position, the edge rusher position. And with Chase Young off the board, I wonder if Mike Denna, or I don't really think Jadeveon Clowney is the answer. So if it's not Mike Denna or somebody's not cut between now and the draft or even the start of the season, I think that most of the edge rushers will come in in the draft. So let me know what you think in the comments below. The offensive line is now back to being whole, which is a big deal because that is the key to the offense's success, is that strong offensive line. And he will have a complete offseason to mesh with those other 4 guys. And I expect it to be hopefully better than it was before. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How do you feel now that the offensive line seems to be solidified? I am okay with that. I'm excited about it. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Just a reminder that this channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. I will see you in the next video.